Hey guys, Monday, October 21st, 2024, rise and shine. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do today. Looking at the December contract, I see some of you already on the contract for December, so I'm going to do this video and I'm going to go back to the November contract. So we got a 271 low. That's an interesting low. Just looking at this contract, this move down, that's a good number. According to Gann theory, I'm not going to elaborate on that, but it's an interesting number on this contract. So pay attention to that low today. You can see market profile. There's really nothing here for me to look at. Looking at our simple glance, nothing positive here. The only thing is in the linear regression channel, we're overextended. So this is good. If you're thinking that maybe this is it, and I'm leaning that my red projection line might probably be a catalyst, but we'll see. The day is young. The Black Widow wants to get our money, so be vigilant. Let's look at our midpoint chart. Nothing down here for support. I think there's 251, and this is a yearly pivot, but I don't know how that would work on this contract, but we'll see. 251 support using the monthly pivot. We're already overextended. It was 278, and we're already below it. So very over extreme. On the 4-hour using weekly pivots, you got support. If you're trading the December, you got support at 269, also 262. We did a low in the overnight. Let's see if we could at least get to 283. Your midpoint for the week will be 290. And I know there's change of contract. For those that are in November, you got the moving average coming down. You're in chop fest. As long as you could close above 281, these are your levels, 286, 290. It looks like the 4 hours looking good. Well, this could be a snapback down, as you can see here. So just be cautious. What will rule this a snapback down is if we were to close above 281. You see that we never have a close above the mobile band, so they never turn green. So be cautious there. And looking at the 1 hour, your midpoint for today only will be 280. So right now we got a PPS buy signal that kicked in at 4 a.m. And let's see if we could get up here. And also remember, statistically, it's a down day. So if it's going to play out, they might bring it down on the U.S. session. If it doesn't, and if they do come down and we don't take out 271, that's very key. Maybe it'll just start oscillating until it's ready to go. But if we have a failed new low, maybe it'll start turning here. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's it for this chart. So if you're trading the November, then this one's for you. This is where I have all my stuff in the chart. So let's go into the market profile. And so far, it's bouncing off, but there's really nothing with my time frame. This is the 1 year. So let's look at 3 months. You get your midpoint, which is right here. And there's really no support here for some odd reason that it's just bouncing, but maybe just bottom feeders are showing up. And maybe the turn could probably start, but it's too early to tell. I think it all depends on the close. We're kissing the linear regression channel here, and the MACD's not positive yet, and we're just kind of tippy-toeing in the linear regression channel with the extreme channel here. So I wonder, we also regained the 200 moving average. I don't know, it's tricky. Let's see if maybe we could, if it pulls back and it doesn't take out that low, maybe it could continue from here. Too early to tell. you got to wait till the US to kick in and then just kind of see what the big players want to do. Let's see. Nothing really here on the, although we have a hockey stick here setting up. The Stokes are very oversold. Let's look at the yearly. Let's see something here. We haven't cracked 219, so that's good. I think the low is 221. The 4 hour, this would be a pivot you probably want to watch in the shorter time frame. You could say 229, 230. See if we stall here, or we could get higher. We could probably get to at least 234. The mobiles are positive, and like I said, this is potential for a snapback down, so you got to be careful once the US open. You see, these are extremes, so it's like one of these things, and then, here, same thing. Go up, and then bring it down. As long, and what would void these snapbacks down is if you get a close, and I'm talking about a 4 hour candle close above 232. You could probably say maybe 234. Anywhere between 235 and 232. If you get a close above that, I don't know. It might continue and test your midpoint for the week. And that midpoint is 243. But be careful. On the 1 hour for today, we have PPS buy that kicked in at 2. Now it's going here, so keep an eye on 229. That's your midpoint pivot here. But your midpoint for today would be 230. So that's all kind of lines up with the 4 hour. So just be careful. Here's a little more like it wants to continue, but that's your low, 221. For the folks trading the November contract. Now, what's interesting here is that we had a fake out here, and this is typically what happens when you have these trend lines and Andrew's pitchfork, APFs, is that they kind of pull it back and then it goes above. Now the key is for the next couple of days, you want to stay above this angle. Any kind of dip in here, it could probably want to push lower. But bottom feeders want to get in and hold and defend this area. So the bears want to crack it, and the bulls are going to defend it. So that's going to be an interesting fight there. As long as we can stay away from that angle, that's good. On the channel, we bounce here off the midpoint, which is your 50%. So that's good too. So that's a positive. That's a plus. Bulls are showing up here. And FT levels, we're back in here. So that's good. As long as we don't close above 225, I think that's pretty good. There was one other thing I wanted to show. We almost kissed 220. That's a level I was watching, but I think we kissed it. 220, 221. Maybe we're off by 1. So that's good support there. Let's see. And we're at the 3/4. So according to my analysis with the red projection line, maybe we turn here. But we need to, if anything, take out this high. I guess for those that are waiting, I'm going to be in the sideline. I don't trust this. We need to take out 237 to continue going up there. So keep an eye on that. I think that's it. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that gas.